remembering that I was in good shape when I lived in San Francisco. I'm walking up these hills. That's definitely the coolest parking garage I've ever seen. Cars alongside cable cars. Oh. If you've never been here before, it's an amazing place. It's 7 by 7 miles by 7 miles. It's a peninsula. And then it's surrounded by water and wine country and mountains and just a lot of geographic beauty and a lot of interesting people from all over the world. It's just a really cool place to visit, the Cable Car Museum included. I've already seen a couple cable cars go by in like the last 2 minutes, so they must run really frequently. San Francisco is a great place to visit, and it was a great place to live for 5 years. And so if you haven't yet seen my last episode, the San Francisco Cable Car Museum, you'll definitely have to check it out. Because when I was there, I saw all of this and I was like, okay, so this is also home to the Powerhouse? And look at this guy. What is he up to? And can I get in there? Of course I wanted to see more. So I really love that this is in operation. It's not just a museum, it's literally powering the cable cars of the city. Like, very, very cool.
You get to see the things that you normally would never see. Right?
I know, I love that. You have a camera, you oftentimes get some good access. Your name's Sony?
Yes.
I'm Lisa.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Sony.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. I used to live in San Francisco, and I've been in LA the last 10 years, and I had never been to the Cable Car Museum before.
Okay.
So it was fun to go. Nice. And then I saw you down there doing your thing.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me, what is your thing? What were you doing?
We pretty much watched all the tension, all the machines running, all the wires. You got California. You got Hyde, California, Mason, and Powell. So I'm a splicer. So when the wire damages or whatever happens to the wire, we gotta repair it, and it's done at night. But we always have a man here on shift, 24/7, just in case if anything happens out there. Nighttime, that's when we get the work done. But through the day, when the hours like 7:30 all the way, I think last car's at 11:45. So that's pretty much what we do here.
So how often does a cable break?
It all depends. You know, the weather, you know, when it's hot, it stretches. When it's cold, it tightens up. So it all depends on the operators up there. And, you know, it can happen right now. You know, it can happen right now. That's for sure.
Okay.
Everything runs smooth. You know, the people upstairs, us down here, we all work as a team pretty much. So.
Tell me again your title.
Splicer.
Okay.
Yeah, we're splicers. So the other gentleman you met over there in the front, he's the engineer. So this is our office, that's their office, and then we have trackmen, those are the guys that hang out outside, right?
Yeah.
So when we have something going on out there, engineer will contact them, and then if the wire is bad enough, they'll hit me up, and then I would have to go out there and, do an inspection of the wire. So
how did you learn how to do all this?
Training. A lot of training.
Did you get hired and they trained you? I mean,
Well,
is there a college program or
it's a college program. This is all
that teach
trades.
such a thing?
It's
Yeah.
all trades. Yeah.
So you apprenticed here?
Yes, but before here, I worked at a wire company for like 7 years.
Oh,
So everybody that works here, majority of the men that work here are wire experienced guys, but a lot of them too, they work on the track, and they know how to work from the outside in, so they're able to apply to this position as well. So it's pretty good.
interesting.
Yeah.
And are there any women that work here?
Oh yeah, we have a woman engineer. There's no women here
Yeah.
at the barn. This is the barn, so it's been going on since 1873. It's a long time. The only one in the world.
Wow. And how did you get into this? What made you decide to? Did you decide it before you were?
I just figured that, you know, when I was working 2015 at Carpenter Rigging, right, I was only getting paid. The end game for us was to make it here because, you know, they get paid pretty well here. So I got blessed. You got to go through all the process. Like, you got to take tests. You know, you got to pass the test. So I made it here, so I'm good. My family's good, so I'm blessed to be here. So thank you.
That's amazing. Are you from here?
Yep, River City. 30 minutes. I mean, it's funny because this is my first time riding the cable car since I got hired here. It's a lot of people like that in the Bay Area. You know, they haven't been to certain places, but we all live here, you know?
I totally know.
People around the world travel here just to get on the cable car. That's crazy. So when I be down here and I see certain families, like you can tell by the accents, I'll bring them down here just to come and take pictures because they fly across the world just to come check this out. It's the only one in the world, so.
So I mean, you have a dream job.
Yeah. So thank you, Lisa.
Well, it's neat when you have a craft that's like, it's both, I mean, it's serving a purpose in terms of transportation, all that stuff, but also it's bringing people together, like it's smiling faces that, like you said, have come from everywhere. So
families come from all over.
Yeah.
So I would like you to experience the audio situation I was working with here, as well as hear just how loud this place was.
Now that's a wrap. Oftentimes you're taught in documentary film, if you ask someone a question, you don't cut the camera off right when they're done. You give it a moment. And I've often found that when I'm done, when the event is over, when the museum has closed, if you linger a little bit, especially if I find someone to chat with, it just makes it. So this has been a great reminder that if you're in San Francisco for a visit, or if you live here, there are lots of options for public transportation that's really useful and fun, and in some cases quick. The cable cars are, of course, super charming. They're trolleys too. And then you can always ride the underground train, the BART. And in addition to that, there's the Muni bus system, the Muni that's above ground, riding along train. So lots of ways you can get around here.
Check out this episode's description for more ways to connect and more information. Thanks so much for subscribing, and I'll see you very soon.